Hello and welcome back to Tournament 16 of Halo Ninja Warrior. Today the first stage will conclude with the final 25 competitors of this tournament. In the last episode, we saw the first half of the competitors run the first stage. Cam2602 and Soul Reaper 1025 made a return to the course, but both were taken out by the first stage. We also saw Expose fail the first stage for his fourth time in a row, as well as the Xbox 360 All-Star iGametypes, who was still unable to reach the second stage. 3 competitors did prove to be successful, including Pandas for Life, who had a ridiculously close run using many risky techniques to defeat the stage. Patty Freakin also completed stage 1, along with Weapon Matt, who cleared for his third time in a row. Today, we will see the top qualifiers attempt the course, as well as many top veterans and the 3 Xbox One All-Stars. Anyone who clears today will join the other 3 on the second stage, but they must defeat 9 tricky obstacles in only 80 seconds to advance. With the most anticipated runs coming up, let's get back to the action on the first stage. Our next competitor to go is Pronged Vermin 0. This guy's a regular on the course. He's competed twice before. In the last tournament, he went out on the Circle Hammer. So let's see how he does today. 80 seconds on the clock, onto the quintuple steps. And he's moving right through it. He goes right to the second one. Now he's pausing, taking his time. Third one. It's the fourth one, and he goes straight for the dismount. Whoa, looked like he almost went too far to the left there, but he pulled it back in somehow. Nice curveball for Pronged Vermin, and the giant swing did that beautifully. No problems for him. Now he's onto the spinning bridge. Whoa! Gets a little bit back on the second ball, but he still manages to get through. And he's onto the jump hang kai. That was impressive. He's had a bit of luck this time. And he's into the jump hang kai, and he almost gets pushed out. Wow. Oh, and again, the save jump. Pronged Vermin is somehow getting through this. What is going on? Now he's onto the shield reverse. Can he handle this? All right. He's down to 35 seconds. Not a lot of time. Oh, he doesn't make it on his first attempt. Come on, Pronged. You got to move it. And, oh, he doesn't make it. Pronged Vermin is out on stage 1 once again, this time on the shield reverse. He just, I guess he jumped out too far and was unable to pull himself back in, which is kind of the main point of that obstacle, so the obstacle did its job. But now we can move on to our next competitor. This is Sane the Legend. In the last tournament, he went out on the Bridge of Blades in a very surprising way. He tried to jump all the way to the fourth one, but instead of jumping from the fourth to the dismount, he just tried to save jump and he failed. But now he's on Tournament 16's first stage. We'll see how he does. He just demolished the quintuple steps. Now he's onto the giant swing. He bounces, gets the swing, and doesn't even bother with that slanted platform. Goes right to the next platform for the spinning bridge. Backs up, gets the big sprint to the second and the fourth. Nails it. Now he's onto the jump hang kai. He's failed this before. Will he fail it today? No, he doesn't. He's in. Oh, and he's sneaking around to the outside. Playing it safe today. Nicely done, Sane. He's moving through it. And he's through the jump hang kai. Now for the shield reverse. Pronged Vermin just failed it, but will Sane fail it? He jumps over and gets it first try. Now he's onto the reverse fly. Still got plenty of time left. If he gets this, yes, he's got it. No problems for Sane. Sane is through the reverse fly onto the warped wall. With 30 seconds left, he should be perfect on time if he gets up it right now. And he's up it at 1, Sane the Legend with no issues right now. He's onto the Tarzan rope, and he lands on it. A little close, a bit of a close call there, but he got it. He's into the head slide, and Sane the Legend is onto the rope climb. He is climbing up with 12 seconds left. Plenty of time for Sane to hit that buzzer. The klaxon is sounding, but it doesn't matter. Sane is back to stage 2. This is the first time he has defeated the first stage since Tournament 12. Very well done, Sane. The jump hang kai, an obstacle he failed in the past, was able to destroy it once again. The warped wall, it's caused some issues for competitors earlier in the tournament, but he just got up at a 1. And with 8 seconds to spare, Sane the Legend hit the buzzer at the end of stage 1, and he will finally be moving back onto stage 2. Great to see Sane showing just how good of a jumper he is once again. And now we can move on to another qualifier. This is our 9th qualifier, Soul Survivor 1. Another newcomer. The 28th competitor to run the course. He looks a lot like Sleepy Slayer did last tournament, if I'm remembering correctly. Now he's onto the quintuple steps. Stops on the first one. And the second one looks like he's going to play the slow game here. Nothing wrong with that. And he gets to the fourth one. And jumps to the dismount. Nicely done. Now Soul is onto the giant swing. He sprints, and he bounces. Nicely landed, and whoa, no, he doesn't make the dismount. That was so close. I guess the way he jumped off the pole, or the swing, just didn't get the distance he needed. Now our next competitor, another qualifier, qualifier number 8. This is Strafe Assault. Let's see how he does on the course today. Rocking the shotgun. And he is moving through the first obstacle like it's nothing. Perfectly done. It looks like this guy's done this before. Now onto the giant swing. He bounces, catches it, and demolishes it. Look at how high up he got on that thing. Now for the spinning bridge. And no. He just went in between the first 2 balls. He was looking so perfect on the first 2 obstacles. Surprised to see he went out like that. I guess he didn't know if he wanted to go for the second or the first one. That little lip before the spinning bridge might have thrown him off. And Gotanks watches. I think he's a little bit ashamed that someone could have such a perfect run on the first 2 obstacles and then choke on the 3rd obstacle. But it's alright. Anyway, after that we had another qualifier, Maroon 508244. This guy was unable to defeat the first obstacle, came just short of the dismount. Then after that we had HNW Superman 68 return to the course. This time he got to the spinning bridge. I believe he failed the circle hammer in the last tournament. He got 1 obstacle further this time. Still went out after the second ball. And then we had Fairy Puke. She put in a lot of practice for this first obstacle, but unfortunately it didn't pay off as she failed the second jump. Then after that we had Exhilaration, who got to stage 2 back in tournament 14. Unfortunately this tournament he was unable to defeat the Jump Hang Kai, even though he beat it last tournament. He just wasn't ready for that obstacle, I guess. Anyway, our next competitor is making a surprising return to Halo Ninja Warrior. Returning to Halo Ninja Warrior is the Xbox 360 All-Star and Grand Champion, Buddy Jumps. Buddy is competing for his 9th time today, and his 2nd time on the Xbox One. Back in Tournament 7, Buddy made history by becoming the first ever competitor to defeat all 4 stages, and he did so on only his 2nd appearance. He also came 1/3 of a second away from achieving total victory for his 2nd time in Tournament 12, but on his last performance in Tournament 13, he defeated every first stage obstacle with the exception of the rope climb. Regardless of his 3 first stage failures, Buddy is without a doubt one of the best jumpers on Halo, and especially one of the best competitors on Halo Ninja Warrior. Now that he has had a 2 tournament break, will his return be a valiant one, or will he fail under the pressure? Buddy Jumps, the Grand Champion. This has got to be one of the most anticipated runs. Well, you guys probably didn't know it was going to happen, but here it is. Buddy jumps onto the quintuple steps. He jumps straight to the second one and demolishes that obstacle just like Buddy would do. Now he's onto the giant swing. He bounces. Oh, he catches the quarter of the swing, goes straight to that flat platform. Nicely done, Buddy. Straight to the second ball and the 4th ball. Buddy is not stopping for the jumping cow. He goes, he bounces, and he's into it. Now Buddy's got to hop around these little railings. Jumps from the first railing to the second railing. Very professionally done by Buddy. Now he's onto the shield reverse. Can he get this in 1? Yes, he can. No problems for Buddy. Now he's onto the reverse fly. He jumps. He bounces. Oh, a little bit close there, but he got it. Now he's onto the warped wall. Can he get up it in 1? Buddy goes right into it, and Buddy is up it. Now he's onto the Tarzan rope. Buddy is destroying this course right now. Look at how much time he still has left. This is amazing. Buddy is onto the Tarzan rope and down to the rope climb. Buddy Jumps is climbing the rope climb. He couldn't do this in Tournament 13, but he's got it back now. And Buddy gets to the top and hits the buzzer with 20 seconds left on the clock. Easily the fastest time so far. That was perfectly done by Buddy. It seems like this guy has never been gone. This just shows why this guy's the Grand Champion. He is such a good jumper, and he just destroyed the entire first stage. 20 seconds left on the clock. This course does not have a lenient time limit, and he just absolutely crushed it. That was perfect by Buddy, and that just shows exactly why this guy was an all-star on the Xbox 360. And now we have 5 competitors already moving on to the 2nd stage. Still quite a few runners left to go, so let's move on to I Spiteful. In the last tournament, he got all the way to the last obstacle and failed. Kind of like what Buddy did in Tournament 13. And you all saw what Buddy just did, so let's see what Spiteful does now. Onto the quintuple step. Spiteful looking smooth right now. A little bit of a pause on the 3rd step. Pause for effect, maybe? Oh, who knows? Now, Spiteful likes to go fast, but he's His work is... Oh my jeez, he almost didn't make that. As I was saying, he's got his work cut out for him here if he's trying to beat Buddy's time. I don't think he's going to do that if he takes all 4 balls, but he did that very nicely. Now he's onto the jump hang kai. He bounces, and he's up into it. Now he's just got to jump over these railings. Should be simple for Spiteful. He jumps over the second one, gets a couple save jumps, and he makes it through. Now he's on to the shield reverse. Let's see how he does this. He jumps over and gets it in 1. No problem. Now for the reverse fly. 35 seconds left. Plenty of time for Spiteful. Now Spiteful is onto the warp. What? Spiteful? What was that? Spiteful just failed the dismount of the reverse fly. That's not even an... That's... What? That's such a simple jump. It's such a simple jump that I was tempted to say that you were onto the warped wall once you made the shield bounce. But Spiteful just... Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. That's just ridiculous. If he had an extra inch, he would have had that jump. If he had backed up just 1 extra inch, Spiteful. Come on, what are you doing, man? Anyway, after that, we had our 5th qualifier, the Murdoch Man. This guy had competed before. I think he failed the first obstacle last time he was here, but this time he went out on the spinning bridge. Then we had Slayer Rocker 83. He failed the reverse slide the way you're supposed to fail it, unlike Spiteful. Oh, jeez. And then we had Z-Master. This guy got to the 2nd stage in the last 2 tournaments, but this time he went out on the jump hang kai. I'm not sure what went wrong there. He failed it in 13, and now again in 16, so that's too bad for Z-Master. Our next competitor to go on stage 1 is coming off of a very excellent performance in the last tournament. This is Pixel Projects. In the last tournament, this guy got all the way to the 3rd stage for his first time. He ended up failing the crazy cliffhanger, but can you really blame him? That's a pretty tough obstacle. The fact that he got that far was amazing, and he's off to a very fast start on the quintuple steps. Nails the first obstacle, down for the giant swing. He jumps a little bit early, and he bounces, but no, I guess he got away with that. No problems. Now he's onto the spinning bridge. 2nd ball to the 4th ball, and nails it. Now he's onto the jump hang kai. He jumps, he bounces, and he's into it. Now he's just got to jump around these. Ooh, a little sketchy on the inside of the jump hang kai. That's the cool thing about this jump hang kai. Even once you're inside, you're nowhere near safety. Now he's on to the reverse fly. Got the shield reverse like it was nothing. I didn't even have time to commentate on it. And the reverse fly, he got it. Now he doesn't fail like Spiteful did. He's onto the warped wall. Can he get up into 1? Yes, Pixel is up and in 1. He's got so much time left right now. Pixel's onto the Tarzan rope and he goes right into it. Now he's onto the rope climb. Look at how much time Pixel has left right now. He might get found. Oh my god, Pixel. Oh, what just happened? Pixel was climbing up and he was climbing too fast for himself. He jumped too early and he just bounced off one of the corners and he bounced all the way back down. Pixel was in the running for the fastest time right there. What was that? Pixel Projects. Look at all these disappointed fans or spectators. Some of them might not be fans, but oh man, that's just too bad. Pixel had such a perfect run and he just blew it on the last obstacle. It's such an easy obstacle to make a mistake on, and that's exactly what he just did. That's too bad for Pixel. Anyway, now we can move on to our next competitor. Taking on the course once again is our veteran Killer Demand. Anyway, let's see how everyone's favorite New Zealander takes on the course, as he has competed in every tournament since his debut in Tournament 8. Anyway, let's see how everyone's favorite New Zealander handles this stage, and has had many solid performances throughout his career. His best run came back in Tournament 12 when he reached the crazy cliffhanger of the 3rd stage. Out of his 8 previous runs, he has completed Stage 1 4 times, 2 of which were in the last 2 tournaments. Today, he is striving to defeat Stage 1 3 tournaments in a row and get another attempt at revenge on the 2nd stage. Killer Demand still killing it in these tournaments. Tournament 13, failing the slider jump. That's a pretty good run based on how everyone else did in that tournament. Now he's onto the quintuple step. And he gets through it, no problems. Now for the giant swing. He sprints, he jumps, he bounces, nails the swing. And another competitor who doesn't want to use that little angle platform. Man, I should just take it out. And he goes from the 2nd to the 3rd, then the 4th ball. Just said no thank you to the 1st ball and used the rest of them. Now for the jump hang kai, he's into it. And he jumps onto the 1st railing. And the 2nd railing, no problems for Killer. Killer's onto the shield reverse. Can he get over this in 1? He jumps over, and he gets it perfectly. Now for the reverse fly. Killer is flying through the course right now, and the reverse fly just the same. He gets through it onto the warped wall. Can he get up this in one? If he does, he's got an opportunity for a great time right now. Look at this. Killer is onto the Tarzan rope. He gets the column and jumps into the head slide. Oh, it might not be as fast as Buddy's time, but Killer Man is destroying this course right now. Look at him climb up that rope, or stairs, whatever you want to call it. Killer Man has defeated the first stage for the 3rd time in a row. Perfectly done by Killer Man. That was an excellent run. He was going fast too. He got up the warped wall in 1. I mean, Buddy was still faster, but that's Buddy. You can't really base yourself off that. Killer Man, for the 3rd tournament in a row, is moving back onto stage 2. That's awesome. Maybe he can get some revenge on the 2nd stage this time. But either way, Killer Man just made this first stage seem like it was a piece of cake. That is our 6th person to move on to stage 2 so far. And now our qualifier who finished in the 3rd position is Ninty7 Grizzlies. In the last tournament, he had a very awkward failure on the circle hammer. I still blame it on him. Oh, he just shot the camera. What a jerk. Now he's on to the quintuple steps. First one. Alright, he's already going slow. What is this? Ninty, you gotta have a little bit of urgency if you want to beat this course. Come on. Like, some of the other guys were going slow, but you're going even slower. Oh my lord! I do not know how he made that dismount. That was really close. Now he's on to the giant swing. He bounces and he gets it. Alright, now for the spinning bridge. Can he handle this? Somehow this guy qualified in the number 3 spot, which is weird because his past performances have been not too good. But look at him destroying this course right now. He's into the jumping kai and he's going around the outside, taking the safe but slow approach, which might not be good for him right now because he's already going slow enough. But now he's onto the shield reverse. He jumps over it. What? Okay, I think he just tried to do a spring jump, but he didn't actually spring jump. Anyway, he's on the reverse fly now. Oh, look at Ninty. This guy is getting way further in the course than anyone could have expected. 20 seconds left, though. He needs to get up the warped wall right now if he wants a chance. And he doesn't get up the warped wall. Oh, time is not looking good for him. Can he get up it in 2? Oh, Ninty's up it in 2 now for the Tarzan rope. He jumps onto it and he bounces off. Yeah, Ninty would fail like that. That was still a really good run, though. I'm amazed he got that far. Now let's move on to our next competitor. This is our number 2 qualifier, Shorty Force. Actually, a Japanese competitor. This guy is prepared for the course. He's a newcomer. Let's see how he does on his first ever time on Halo Ninja Warrior. First up is the quintuple step. He's actually a friend of Joka Jams, which you guys might remember from the first 2 tournaments if you've been around for a while. Or if you just watch my old videos, which you don't have to be around for a long time to do that. But look at this guy go onto the giant swing and immediately off. Now for the spinning bridge. Jumps to the 2nd ball, then the 4th ball, and he's got it. Now for the jump hang kai. He jumps, he bounces, and perfectly done. He's right inside, and he almost gets kicked out. Oh man, and again, but he nailed it. Now he's onto the shield reverse. Can he handle this obstacle? He jumps out and he gets sucked back in. Perfect. Now for the reverse fly. Can he get the bounce? Ooh! Oh, wow. I thought he jumped too early there, but he actually destroyed the dismount. Now he's onto the warped wall. Still got 33 seconds left. Plenty of time. If he gets up it right now, he doesn't get up it, though. It's down to 30 seconds. He's still got... This time is still on his side, and he gets up it again. Again? What are you talking about? He gets up it, and now he's onto the Tarzan rope. He shoots down, and Shorty Force is out on the rope climb. Another competitor out on the rope climb. What is happening? Oh man, he just didn't get a good landing on it. I think he was trying to land on a higher ledge than he was ready to land on, and because of that he bounced off of it and was unable to catch any of the other ledges. That's too bad for Shorty Force. Now we have our next competitor, who is the number 1 qualifier for this tournament. This is Quake and Bake 177. This guy surpassed all the other qualifiers of the tournament. And now he will get his shot at the first stage. Here he goes with 80 seconds on the clock. Quake and Bake is off. Onto the quintuple step. Stops on the 2nd one and to the 3rd one. But he moves through it all around at a pretty quick pace. Nicely done. Now for the giant swing. He is strolling on over to it. He doesn't seem to have a care in the world about time. Now he's through the giant swing onto the spinning bridge. Alright. He jumps to the 1st one. Looks like he's going to use all 4. 3rd one. 4th one. And Quake and Bake gets the dismount. Now he's onto the jump hang kai. Can he handle this? He jumps. Oh, it might have been early, but he makes it. Wow. Nicely done. Now he's hopping over these railings. Oh, almost got pushed out there, but he's good. Now he's onto the shield reverse. 40 seconds left. Not too bad, but he might want to pick it up a little bit here. Oh, not good for him. Oh, he misses it twice. Can he get it on his third attempt? Yes, he's got it, but he's down to 30 seconds now. He really needs the move. Come on, Quake and Bake. Keep it going. Reverse fly. Yes, he's got it. Now he's onto the warped wall. Can he do it? He's got to get up it right now. He needs this one warped wall attempt. Come on, get up it. No, he's not up it. He's down to 15 seconds now. This is not looking good. And the whole thing just disappeared. I'm not sure why it disappeared, but it's not good for Quake and Bake. He's down to 5 seconds now. He's still not getting up the warped wall. Oh, that's too bad for him. Our number one qualifier. He put up a good effort, but unfortunately the warped wall was just a bit too much for him today. Oh, that's sad. That means not one of the qualifiers was able to defeat this first stage. But now we can move on to our next competitor, who is looking for his third Stage 1 clear in a row. Making his grand 10th appearance on the course is the veteran Snozberries. Snoz has been competing since Tournament 7 and has had incredibly mixed results. On his first ever Stage 1 completion, he made it all the way to the final stage. However, since then he has not made it past the second stage. 2 tournaments ago, Snoz managed to barely scrape by the first stage, clearing with 1/100th of a second remaining. He ended up failing the balance tank in that tournament, but he made it back to Stage 2 in the last tournament where he came extremely close to defeating the metal spin. His last performance is the best one he's had since his final stage attempt in Tournament 9. Now, on his 10th Stage 1 attempt, we will see if he can get his Stage 1 clear rate up to 50%. Alright, Snoz, let's see what you got. Let's see if you can take on Stage 1 today. And Snoz is off onto the quintuple steps. Looking good. Wow, very smooth, staying at the bottom of the steps. That looked perfect. Now he's onto the giant swing. Can Snoz handle this? He bounces, and he gets the swing, and the dismount. Nicely done. Now he's onto the spinning bridge. What's he going to do here? Looks like he's going for the sprint technique. Second to the fourth ball, and Snoz has got it. Now he's onto the jump hang kai. Oh, he likes to use the left side. He's left-handed. Oh my god, Snoz! He almost did not make that, but he got it. That was impressive. Now he's on to the shield reverse. Oh man, that was almost game over for Snoz right there. And he's got the shield reverse in 1 now for the reverse fly. 35 seconds still on the clock. He bounces and nails it. Alright, he gets that dismount. Now he's onto the warped wall with little under 30 seconds, about 25 seconds if he gets up there right now, and he does. Now he's onto the Tarzan rope. Snoz looking very solid right now. But you can't take either of these last 2 obstacles for granted. But Snoz is onto the rope climb. With 15 seconds left, Snoz is climbing up. Is it going to be 3 in a row for him? I think it is. And Snoz hits the buzzer with 9.63 seconds left on the clock. Wow, masterfully done by Snoz. And that wasn't all the success we had, because immediately following him, Ump Double Ump made up for his last failure on Stage 1 in Tournament 15 and absolutely destroyed the course, clearing with 12 seconds left on the clock. And just like that, Ump Double Ump will be moving back onto the second stage. He just wanted to prove that Tournament 15 was a bit of an unlucky tournament for him. But now we can move on to our next competitor, who has been killing it on these Master Chief Collection tournaments. One of our most dominant competitors, Bradley Freakin, is back to take on the course. He has defeated the first stage on all of his last 5 appearances, and in the last tournament he put on his best performance by reaching the third stage. While he did fail the crazy cliffhanger, he proved how far he can make it, and everybody knows he can go even further. Bradley is known for his crazy techniques and love for speed, but he wants to go even further than last time. He is one of only 3 competitors who has cleared Stage 1 in all 3 of the Xbox One tournaments so far, so let's hope he keeps that record. Bradley Freakin, gunning for 4 out of 4 on MCC. That's not something that's easy to do, and he's starting off on the quintuple steps. He's hopping through them nicely. Oh, whoa, he needs a save. Whoa, Bradley almost went out on the first obstacle, but he recovered nicely. Now he's onto the giant swing. That was uncharacteristic for Bradley there. Now he's onto the spinning bridge. There's the second one. And to the fourth one. Nicely done. Now for the jump hang kai. Can he handle this today? He bounces. And he's into it. Nicely done. Bradley hopping through the railings. No! Bradley freaking is undone on the jump hang kai. He landed inside of it. And just like his friend Patty back in Tournament 13, he failed inside the jump hang kai. Oh, that's tragic for Bradley. The inside of the jump hang kai was made harder this time, but I thought Bradley would be able to handle it. I guess he just slipped up a little bit. He wasn't thinking about it. Maybe he was focused on the next obstacle. I don't know, but either way, Bradley freaking is out on the first stage, meaning he does not clear stage 1 in all 4 MCC tournaments. That's too bad. Oh, but anyway, now we can move on to DHG Fireball. In the last tournament, this guy had one of the best runs. He got to the final jump of the 3rd stage, but just kind of ran off. Did very similar to what Hunter did. Now he's back on stage 1 for tournament 16. Let's see what he's got. Quintuple step is nothing for Fireball. Now he's onto the giant swing. He jumps, he bounces, gets the swing, and he's golden. Now Fireball will take on the warped wall with 35 seconds left. Can he get up it in 1? No, he can't. But he's still good on time. Can Fireball get up it on his 2nd attempt? Yes, he's got it. Fireball still has plenty of time. He is crouch walking his way to the next obstacle. I guess he knows he's good. Ooh, he jumped really early there, but he pulled it off. Now he's onto the... Whoa! A little bit of a weird jump there, but now Fireball is climbing up the rope climb. Look at Fireball go. He's going to do it again. And Fireball hits the buzzer with 10.33 seconds left, and he is moving back on to the 2nd stage. Very well done by Fireball. Showing how easy this course can be for someone of his abilities. And the crowd is even happy that he cleared. Hunter's going to go smack him in the face. Now, we got quite a few people moving on to stage 2 already. We still have 3 runs left, and this is when we get into the real fun stuff. This is what we've been waiting for, the All-Stars. The first of our new All-Stars to take on this first stage is Alpha Puma. Puma achieved this rank after his incredible performances in the last 2 tournaments. Puma was able to reach the final jump of the 3rd stage not once, but twice in a row. While he hasn't made it to the final stage yet, there is no question that he has gone above and beyond all expectations. This will be his 7th tournament in a row, and so far his only first stage failure was his very first appearance. While he is the least experienced of the new All-Stars, he is still just as likely to destroy this course as anyone else. Alpha Puma admitted that he is feeling the pressure this tournament, so let's hope it doesn't get to him. Now he's going to take on the first stage, 80 seconds. Puma, the first obstacle, and he glides right by. Now he's onto the giant swing, jumps, bounces, gets the swing, and it makes the dismount no problem. Now for the spinning bridge. Can he do this? Sprint jumps to the 2nd one, and then the 4th one. If he sprint jumps to the 4th one, that would be incredible, but I don't think he's ready for that yet. Now for the jump hang kai. He bounces, and he's into it. Now he's going around the outside. Interesting. I guess he saw what Bradley did, and he does not want to do that. That'd be a horrible way to go out on your first tournament as an all-star. But now for the shield reverse. Jumps up. Oh, he doesn't get it on his first attempt. Can he get it in 2? Oh, he's got it. Good to go. Now he's onto the reverse fly. It's that big sprint jump. He bounces. Oh man, Puma. I almost said Fireball. I don't know why. Puma almost failed the reverse fly, but he just caught onto it. Now for the warped wall. He's up it in 1. Look at Puma. This guy is not going to be stopped now. The Tarzan rope. He comes to a complete stop on it into the head slide. Now down for the rope climb, and he's climbing up. Puma, as in his first tournament as an all-star, is going to beat the first stage. Very nicely done, Puma, with 8.4 seconds left. A comfortable time. He didn't want to take anything too fast. He just wanted to get through the stage, and he did just that. It took him 2 attempts on the shield reverse, but he had enough time left to afford him that opportunity to fail that once. And then on the reverse fly, look at how close he came right here. He bounces. Oh, when he catches on by his toenail, that was incredible. But Puma had exactly what it took to get through this course. He hit that buzzer, and once again, Puma is moving on to the 2nd stage. This guy proving why he's an all-star. Just how consistent this guy is. It's pretty unbelievable. Very nicely done by our new All-Star, Alpha Puma. Now we can move on to our next All-Star. We've already got 10 people moving on to the second stage, and this guy would love to put his name down on that list as the 11th person to move on. Our next Xbox One All-Star to take on Tournament 16 is Gotenks. Gotenks made a huge name for himself on the Xbox 360 when he reached the final stage 2 tournaments in a row, but unfortunately, he showed up too late to be a contender for the rank of All-Star on the Xbox 360. Once the opportunity for him to achieve that rank was reopened, Gotenks suffered 2 tragic failures at the hands of the first stage. Despite timing out on the first stage in tournaments 13 and 14, he did not let it hold him back as he made it to the third stage once again in tournament 15. Even though he still has yet to defeat the crazy cliffhanger, his ability to bounce back and continually dominate the course earned him the rank of All-Star. Now we will see what he can accomplish with that title. Gotenks, after those 2 failures, you might not have thought he would have been one of the All-Stars, but when the only thing that is holding this guy back is the time limit, you know he's definitely got the abilities to handle every other obstacle. So as long as he can figure out the time limit, there's really nothing that can stop this guy. Now he's on to the giant swing and he's already done. I can't even talk about the course now because I'm too busy talking about him. And look at this guy just cruising through the course right now. He's already onto the jump hang kai. He is not stopping. Now he's jumping through it. Oh yeah. Getting those nice frog jumps, running into that wall. And Gotenks is onto the shield reverse. Can he get over this in one? He jumps over. Oh, just like Puma, he doesn't get it on his first attempt. How about his second? There he goes. Wow. He's mirroring Puma very nicely right now. Let's see if he does this. Oh, nice. Perfect. Got plenty of space there. Now for the warped wall. This tripped him up in tournaments 13 and 14, and he doesn't get up it. But he's still got plenty of time left, 25 seconds. Oh, he's not up it again. Come on, Gotenks. You gotta get up this wall. 20 seconds. Get up it now. No! He's still not up it. Gotenks, on his 4th attempt, he's finally up it with 15 seconds left. Is it gonna be enough? He's onto the Tarzan rope and immediately into the head slide. He shoots down to the rope climb. Oh, and he slips down. Gotenks, come on, keep climbing. He's got 4 seconds left. Is it gonna be enough? Gotenks has done it with 1.41 seconds left. Oh, man. It seemed like it was going to be close, but this guy just nailed it. Wow. That would have been a shame if he went out on his first tournament as an All-Star. He failed once on the shield reverse, and in the warped wall, he failed it 3 times and was still able to clear. He was moving so fast through the rest of the course that he was able to afford all those slip-ups and still make it through. Very nicely done, Gotenks. He'll be moving back onto the second stage. And just like that, 2 out of our 3 All-Stars are moving on to stage 2. Gotenks with a bit of a close call there. But now we can move on to our last competitor of Tournament 16, and arguably the best competitor on Halo Ninja Warrior. The final competitor to ever attempt the first stage on the Master Chief Collection is the 3rd and final All-Star, Hunter Unit 751. Hunter was an All-Star on the Xbox 360 and is the only one of those 6 to also achieve that rank on the Xbox One. He has competed in every tournament and defeated the first stage every single time. Hunter made a huge statement in the last tournament when he reached the final jump of the 3rd stage but failed while trying to gain momentum on the final pole. Hunter has reached the final stage in the past, but what's even more impressive is his 12 Stage 3 attempts. His consistency earned him the rank of All-Star on the Xbox 360, and it has done it once again on the Xbox One. Now that he is the last person to attempt the first stage before moving on to Halo 5, let's see if he can get his 16th straight first stage clear. Hunter Unit 751, is he ready for this? Some people might not understand how ridiculous this guy's record is. 15 in a row on stage 1, that is just unheard of. That is absolutely insane. But now he's going for 16. This would be even more insane. Hunter onto the giant swing, he bounces, gets the swing, and he's through it. Now onto the spinning bridge. He's going to do the sprint technique to the second one, and then to the 4th one. Yes, he's looking good. Onto the jump hang kai, he bounces, that looked pretty good too, and he's inside of it. He's going to go through the inside as well. Yep. He's going to walk down, take it cautiously. Now he's onto the shield reverse. Now both the other All-Stars failed it once and then got it on the second try. And Hunter failed it once too. Oh, he failed it twice. Come on, Hunter. You can do this. There he goes. On his third attempt, he got it. Now onto the reverse fly. He bounces. Ooh, a little close there for him too. But he got it. Now he's onto the warped wall. 25 seconds left. It should be enough if he gets up it right now. And he's up it. Hunter Unit 751 with 20 seconds left onto the last two obstacles. He's looking good in terms of time. Oh, and he's playing it very safe on the Tarzan rope. He does not want to make a mistake today. And he's not going to. He's going to climb up that rope climb. 10 seconds left. The klaxon is sounding, but it doesn't matter because Hunter Unit 751 is back on the second stage. Wow, that is unbelievable. Just like that, he has cleared stage 1 16 tournaments in a row. That is absolutely insane. And all the All-Stars, the other All-Stars, are very happy to see him moving back on to stage 2. Gotenks especially swinging with joy right now. And just like that, all 3 of the new Xbox One All-Stars are moving on to stage 2. In the end, it will be Pandits for Life, Patty Freakin', Weapon Matt, Sane the Legend, Buddy Jumps, Killer Demand, Snoz, Ump Double Ump, DHG Fireball, and the All-Stars Alpha Puma, Gotenks, and Hunter Unit 751 facing off against the second stage. In the next episode, all of these competitors will fight against tougher obstacles and a tougher time limit. Those who succeed will have a shot at defeating the third stage and possibly reaching the final stage. This is a great group of 12 competitors moving on, all of whom have attempted the second stage in the past. These competitors are our last hope for seeing someone reach the final stage on the Master Chief Collection, but it will not be an easy path. The second stage has been completely redesigned with 3 brand new obstacles as well as some of the toughest obstacles from previous tournaments. Many top veterans and even the first ever Grand Champion will accompany the 3 new All-Stars on the second stage, so make sure to subscribe to see when the next episode comes out. Remember that if you want to compete in a future tournament, send a message to SMOKEY MASSACRE on Xbox Live. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time on Halo Ninja Warrior.